What's up, everybody? Adventure South Life. We're gonna take a bike, a paddleboard, and a drone, and we're gonna go for a bike pack. I think this may be the first official ever Yolo Board bike pack. So we're gonna inflate the board, put the bike on the board, and then paddle around with the bike on there. So I'm riding about 20 miles to a little remote location, inflate that, paddle out about 5 miles, and then back on the bike back home. So we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. Let's not sink. We are about to hit the end of the road, and we're going to inflate the paddleboard and go out into the lake. So let's see how this works. Hopefully this works. This will be a first. We are at the starting point for the paddleboard. You can put it in the water and head straight out that way into the lake. Out on the lake, around that way, and then back in up here with the bike coming out somewhere up here, and then ride back home. So let's see how this works. All right, we are officially bike packing. Bike is on the board. Got about 5 miles on this out into the lake, and let's see how it goes. First time on this board. It's an inflatable Yolo board. It's the Jetty Blue, so it's 11 feet. It's not the 12-footer, which is kind of what I really wanted, but the price point on this one was on sale, and it was kind of hard to let go and not jump on it. So we're gonna give it a shot, practicing for Expedition Oregon in May, which will be in pack rafts and putting bikes on it. So I don't have a pack raft, but I do have a Yolo board inflatable now. So let's see how this puppy rolls. We've got the Voil straps on there holding the bike down, and here we go. The duckweed is thick. Making it through slowly but surely, but it is tough getting through this stuff. predicament. I've found where the inlet is supposed to be, which is right here. Got the board here. And there's supposed to be a paddle spot here that goes to where I want to get the board out and put the bike back on and then bike back home. But it's covered in with this sand levee, I guess. And there is the little inlet I'm supposed to take. And I don't know if it's worth taking the bike off, bringing the bike up here, and then putting it all back on the board. Because right up around the corner, it may be deep enough, but I just saw a pretty big hog, and they tend to be a little ornery sometimes. So I don't know if I go in, put the board in, and then put everything back together, or if I find another way out of here. I'm not really sure, but I'm in the middle of nowhere right now, and I've got to make a decision. So what would you do? Well, my inlet didn't work out, so I could either keep going to Bayou Lacombe, which I would have to paddle into the bayou a good ways to get to a road that I could bike out on. So I decided to turn around, but so far the board's really good. Bike's on here just fine. Those, I think I pronounced it wrong last time, but the volet straps have everything down. We'll be using those for the pack rafting stuff in Expedition Oregon. So, I mean, I guess at least it's a good test run, and I know where I'm going from here, so at least I can get back in where I came from. But out here in Lake Pontchartrain, doing a little bike packing back. So we'll see you when I get out and back on the bike, but everything's good so far. I really like the board. It tracks well and looking good. I successfully bike paddleboarded today, so my cut didn't work out, but came back to where I started. So back on the bike, boards on my back, deflated, and I don't know, about 8 miles or so to get back to the house. So not a bad experiment. I like the board. It works really well for adventuring. So I guess that's a wrap for this Adventure South life. Y'all make sure y'all get outside.